Hi Sunshine, welcome back to our channel. I'm Taylor Ann.
And I'm Lorianne.
And together we are MADCURLS. Mom, tell them what's going down in this video today, because you seem to have a good handle on it.
Okay.
Even though it was my idea.
It was.
But we just kind of, as we were sitting here like trying to get down into this video, we're like, oh my gosh, this is so like, not complicated, but there's just a lot.
We're trying to make it succinct. We're trying to get different pieces of information that we have researched throughout the day, and we're sitting here and it's pretty late and it's layered, and we're seeing that the more, almost like as we open up the door, and I'm going to get ready to tell you in a minute what we're doing, but as we open up each door, it's just more and more layers, and like we have to find a cutoff spot. So what we're doing today is talking about coconut oil and the benefits or lack thereof for some that just don't like it. We will review a product, and in the comments we will often see a comment that says, I would love to try that product, but that's coconut oil, and like they just stay away from coconut oil. And it was peculiar to me initially when I heard it, because going natural also many years ago, 10 years ago, it actually wasn't even a conversation back then. And today, as we tried to find a compilation of products to bring to you guys to give you options tonight, or today, actually it's tonight.
It's like midnight right now.
I noticed that the companies that were in the forefront 10 years ago, it was very easy to grab products because it just simply was not an issue until we started the layering process, and then we realized that there's a derivative of coconut oil, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We asked you guys, we polled you guys, and I think it was on a Friday Night Live, and you said it's okay if it's a derivative. And to even drive the point further home, I went to look for something so innocent as Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo, and it has a derivative of coconut oil. So I think we're all comfortable with having a derivative of coconut oil. I think the problem is when we get brands that might have coconut and such a thing in there, or brands that are called coconut and highlight and underline the fact that there's coconut in it, the scent, the actual ingredients in it. Okay, it's adding something to that product that some people love, and some people just say, oh wow, they put coconut in it, I can't use it.
Yeah.
So we were curious to find out what the problem was, why people can't use it, why we were so gung-ho. It was, 4 to 5 years, give or take a few years, that we all just jumped off the bandwagon, okay, or jumped on the bandwagon with this coconut oil. I mean, it just kind of wasn't in existence 10 years ago. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, we all became obsessed. Okay, I remember slathering my hair down. My face was shining like the top of the Chrysler Building.
I always sealed my wash and goes with coconut oil. We had jars and jars and jars of coconut oil. We love coconut oil.
It was the most impossible thing to find, and then it started popping up like in drugstores, and then I was ordering it from Amazon, and it was pretty pricey. Now you can get a decent sized jar for maybe anywhere from like $6 to $8, give or take a few dollars. And now it's everywhere in everything. And so today the focus is going to be on hair products, but it is everywhere. It is in everything. And on the most part, it's probably a pretty healthy oil. But for those of us, and I can't say of us because it doesn't affect me, but for those of you guys that it does affect, it can be pretty damaging to your hair.
Yeah.
And I don't think you guys realize why and how, but we might have a little bit of knowledge tonight that we can share with you why, and why you stay away from it, or you have already stayed away from it, but you just don't know why. Because to think of it, you think it's just such a good thing to put in your hair. It's sealing in the products. It's making your hair shine. I mean, it's doing a lot of good things. But then why, when you rinse it out, your hair is dry, brittle, breaking off. And so we kind of did a little research today to figure this out. And so we are going to bring it back and share it with you.
Yeah. So the scientific name for coconut oil, which is what we were looking for when we picked out the products for this compilation video. This one is going to be the leave-ins, the styling creams, and the gels that don't have coconut oil in them. The word we were looking for was Cocos nucifera, and it'll pop up on the screen. Yeah. That most products will have like that word, and they'll have parentheses coconut oil. So if we saw that on the product, it stayed on the shelf. Like we didn't bring that over here. But if it didn't have that on there, we brought it over here because that means it didn't have like straight up coconut oil in it.
Right.
Although most of these products, if not all of them, have some sort of derivative from coconut oil. The most popular one being like cetyl or cetryl alcohol. That's a derivative of coconut oil, which is in mostly like every single product.
Yeah, I think it was, let's see, we wanted to pronounce this right because, let's take a look for that. So, all right, so the cetyl, is it the cetyl alcohol in there is used for what, moisturization, and when they add it to the products. And then sometimes one was used, oh, well, that's right, I think we're talking about, you always keep telling me, when we do the cold washes and the cleansers, then we'll bring up another one.
Yeah.
So these are just derivatives. It probably, I don't know how much amount, but probably a very scant amount, but just enough to get the job done. So what we're talking about tonight is actually products that are bombarded, that are highlighted, that coconut is like the number one ingredient, and they're marketing
or that
it
word is just in the ingredients at all,
and they're marketing it that way. And so, and then you guys are like, I would love to try it, but I just simply can't. Or if it actually says it on the back, like you said, was it cocoa nucifera?
Yeah, cocos nucifera.
Yeah, where that is actually coconut, or it's the
coconut oil
in there. Okay?
Yeah,
it is comprised of coconut.
Yeah,
and it's just bam in your face. Okay, but the other ones that kind of like slip by, other names for it, we will kind of mention because we have a huge list here.
Yeah, there's a huge list of names of words like coconut oil is derived from ingredients, and so I'm like, this is crazy. But like the main one, if I saw acetyl alcohol in it, I'm like, okay, it has one derivative from coconut oil. It could have more because there's a humongous list of ingredients that are derived from coconut oil, and
so that's the main one. And again, like I said, I looked up the Johnson's baby shampoo and found out that had another variation of coconut oil in there, but it's never been problematic. We put it on our babies. We've used it ourselves as children, as teenagers, as adults. We never were none the wiser. I think it's the actual bam in your face coconut oil that we have to stay away from for those that it affects.
So as far as who it's good for and who it's not good for, like, based on what our research we found that it's good for people with fine to medium hair. Like, they notice the benefits, stronger hair, shinier hair, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's good for them. And the people who it's not good for are people who have very fine hair, because it can make your hair like greasy and cause buildup if you use like a ton of it. Like,
so that distinction you're making, because before you said it was good for fine hair and medium hair, and now you're saying very fine. Okay, that distinction. Okay.
And then it's also not good for those who have coarse or dry hair. It doesn't like penetrate. It can lead to brittle hair and hair loss. And that's, so basically it's just good for fine to medium hair.
And then to touch on slightly, we didn't want to delve too deeply because we're still doing our research, but to touch on the porosity plays a point in this whole conversation as well. So low porosity people, of course, it just does not penetrate. It's a very light oil, they said, that is very easily penetratable into your hair. But for low porosity hair, it's just problematic, and it more so builds up than it penetrates. So it's just a no-go, period. It just said it's just a no-go for low porosity hair. And for hair that's high porosity, it just absorbs, and the protein in it is very beneficial. So we didn't want to kind of use ourselves because it started just getting, my hair is like, just got and just, it just, I said, well, don't keep contradicting me. If I say this and then I'm trying to throw you in like this works for you, and you're like, well, it used to, but I'm like, this is too much. It's too late for all this. But to use myself as the example, I absolutely love anything with protein, as you guys know. I slather down coconut oil, literally the cocos nuciferas in my hair. I can go into for my hair like this. To me, it's a little dry. I will slather down that Copari, big glob, rub it in, put it all through my hair, and on the way back out the door, about a half hour later, another big dollop back through my hair.
You can do that. I can't. It'll just sit on my hair. So you guys figured out that maybe I have medium to low porosity and you have high porosity hair. So we have two different porosities.
Yep.
All right. So like I said, in this video, we put together leave-ins, styling creams, and gels that do not have cocos nucifera in their ingredients, although they might have a derivative from coconut. So,
and as I always say, nothing is definitive. It's not that serious. And so I like to open the conversation. We probably one day need to get a TV program on TLC, the Learning Channel, because this is the learning channel, so to speak, and we're learning. We learn from one another. So if we erred in any way, charge it to our brains and not our hearts, okay? We did the best that we could today. We're learning. So if we erred, that product has it in it, nobody's trying to make anybody lose their hair or anything. We're just trying to, because we look high and low on the internet. And there simply isn't.
There's no videos. There's no list. Like we can list like protein-free products, silicone-free products. Lists come up. Nothing was coming up for coconut-free, so we kind of just did the best we could here today.
Yeah, we would open the conversation. I'm sure. I believe, and I can speak and say that we're the first to do it. If somebody comes behind us, good on you. Like, do better. Go up a notch. You know, take what we have and add to it, because I think it needs to be done. Because now that coconut has been out there for a while and it was the it ingredient, now it's starting to be problematic for some people. And so we do need to do more videos on something like this. And that way we can keep on going with our journeys.
This video is probably going to be a long one. We already have a long intro. So just grab your snacks, grab your drinks. And if you want to see our products here that we have of coconut-free products, then
please keep watching.
Please keep watching.
Okay, so we're going to get started. There's a huge representation of some examples of products that don't have the actual coconut in them. Okay, highlighting coconut, that Cocos nuciferus. All right, and so we're going to get started here. And so I encourage everyone to grab your paper and your pen and write down. We will talk uncharacteristically slower than normal so that you guys can write, because don't check the, what's that box called?
The description box?
Don't check the description box, because
a list won't be there.
A list won't be there. It's just a long list. And so that's why we're all going to grab our pens and papers and we're going to write, and we're going to get started. All right, so the first line that we have in no particular order, let's start off with Nature's Little Secret.
Nature's Little Secret. You know, I'm glad we're starting with them first, because I actually have Nature's Little Secret in my hair.
Okay.
So for the stylers, as far as Nature's Little Secret goes, that don't have coconut in them, I'll start with the Irish Moss Styling Cream, because that's what I have in my hair right now, the Irish Moss Styling Cream.
Okay.
Love this. It's a nice thick cream.
Yep.
It smells good.
Okay.
What else is there?
And then we have my favorite, which is the banana leave-in. Love it. Smells so good. So this is their leave-in. And then they recently just came out with their moisturizer. So this is their avocado moisture cream. All right. And so it's made with avocado oil and butter.
Yeah.
So
would you say this is like thicker than this one?
I'd say this is a little bit thicker. They definitely are different. You would think they kind of like contradict each other, but they don't. They both do different things, and I get 2 different wash and goes from them.
We have a video on doing each like one of these in the wash and go, and like the wash and goes look different.
And I never like to choose, and so I'm not trying to get everybody's coin, but I don't like to choose. I really don't. So if someone's like, what's your favorite? Like, I don't have one. I absolutely love this, but I like the wash and go that this gives, and vice versa, and all of that. So they're both very good. It's just a great line. So okay. And then the last styler from that line
is the Flaxseed Curly Custard, which we use this on top of all 3 of these products. So today I have this on top of the Irish Moss Styling Cream. That's my wash and go today. Okay. And then when we use the other stylers, we put this on top of the banana leave-in and the avocado cream, and it's like a different wash and go.
Yeah, or put the avocado cream on top of
or we'll do that too as well.
We'll flip the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's anyway, Nature's Little Secret.
Yep. No coconut.
No coconut. Although it has derivatives, but no coconut.
Right. Okay.
Did we say that? I believe we definitely said that.
Okay.
No cocos
The next line that's staring me in the face right here is Alikay Naturals. All right, we got a nice little collection here. We have the all-time favorite, the lemongrass leave-in conditioner right here. We also have the Dulce. This is the hydrating curl lotion. We have the Wake Me Up Refresher, curl refresher, all no coconut.
And we have the Blended Therapy Hot Oil.
And we have the Glazed Argan Oil Silkener.
Which I thought was cool, the blend, like the oils. I'm like, it has all these oils in it, but coconut oil is not one of them.
Wow, okay.
So I was like, that's cool to find an oil that like, doesn't have coconut oil in it. So both of these don't have coconut oil, but they have like tons of other oils in them.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's cool. Alikay Naturals.
All right.
Oh, we forgot to talk about the oil from Nature's Little Secret. There was an oil in Nature's Little Secret. The herbal hair and scalp oil.
Okay.
Does not have coconut oil in it.
I cracked that open the other day and put that in. I liked that.
Oh, you were cracking stuff open.
Okay, the next one we're going to parade around in our wheelbarrow. We parade products in and out. Just change the titles.
Just change the titles.
Change the titles, change the backdrop, change our clothes, and wheel these same products. But we have a new member to the family now that's going to be in and out the wheelbarrow now. And it's Miche. Okay, welcome aboard, Miche. We love you. Okay, so here's Miche. This is the Lavish Leave-In Conditioner.
and the hydrating and twisting butter. So these are the only stylers Miche has right now, and they both don't have cocos nuciferus in them.
Very good. Got good with that word, girl.
I am, girl.
Okay.
You made sure.
Right, I'm not going on bustedly speaking. I can't. Okay. It's too late to hear busted words.
We kept hearing the robot cocos nuciferus.
Yeah, and then we said cocos nuciferus, and you said nuciferus, and then we're like, oh, we need a third one to break up the tie. And okay, all right. Anyhow, and then we have, I see an oil over there.
Yes, the polished hair and scalp. Yes. This is so good. No, none of what is it? Cocos nuciferus.
No, cocos nuciferus.
Yeah, it has tons of other oils in it, but not that. This is so good. Smells so good as well. Love this.
Wheel me over to Miss Jane Carter there, because I see my Nourish and Shine that my hair is shining and popping with right now. Okay, so we have Nourish and Shine right here from the original line. Okay, this has no cocos nuciferus in it, no highlighted coconut. And also in this line, we have the Curl Defining Cream, and this is a Styler Incredible Curls Cream. And my favorite combination is using the primer and then going in with this. Still haven't done it on the channel yet, but I'm determined to do this on the channel because it was just a fantastic wash and go. Okay, so this right here, this is a perfect wash and go, no coconut, all right? And what I just showed you guys, no coconut, so that's fantastic. That is from Miss Jane Carter making her representation here in this line. No coconut. All right.
Next, we're going to do Uncle Funky's Daughter. We have two products here, which is actually our favorite wash and go from the line. Yeah. There is the Good Hair Conditioning Styling Cream and the Curly Magic Curl Stimulator, which this is so popular. So I was really happy to see that it didn't have coconut oil in it because so many people love this. This is an amazing gel. Okay. So these two together. Are we talking slow enough? Hopefully we're talking slow.
We're talking slow.
Sometimes we don't hear ourselves because we're so used to the way we talk. Like we think we said we're going to talk slow, but then we just kind of get into our groove. So hopefully.
And we're doing fantastic, but when you just showed these two products, and it made me think that some of the comments that come in about I can't use that product because coconut in it. So, but this is a very popular one right here. So it's just, there's just a derivative of coconut oil in here, or coconut in this gel, because this doesn't seem to be problematic. Everybody, and I hate the definitive words of everybody and nobody, but a lot of people like this, so obviously this is not problematic with people that have a problem with coconut. Yeah. So very good.
So I don't know if we said, but like citral alcohol is in a lot of these products, and so you guys said you don't mind derivatives, so.
But one line that does not have a derivative or coconut at all is a Reel Over CurlMix.
CurlMix.
Yeah, CurlMix. Not a derivative, not coconut at all, just simply not that ingredient in their products. All of them consistently down, right? Is it all of them that you picked out? Okay.
Yep. And
okay, so it's the gels and the moisturizers that we have in our hand right now.
You have the moisturizers?
Yep.
I'll take the gels.
Okay.
And we know they have like other flavors. Those flavors have like special oils. Like they have a specific oil in each of them. Like
the green one has the argan oil in it.
Oh, okay. So the softening one. This one has the hair growth one has hemp seed oil in it, and then the moisturizing has jojoba oil in it. Okay. The other ones have like other specific oils in there.
One has rose hip oil, I believe, the strengthening or the growth one or something.
Yeah, but none of the oils are coconut oils, and none of them have derivatives of coconut oil in them at all either. So shout out to CurlMix.
Shout out to them. I don't see there's serum on the table. Did you check the serum?
The serum doesn't either. I don't know why. You know what? I don't know why I didn't bring it over. Okay. But the serum does not.
All right, that's what I just want to make a mention of it.
Yeah, the serums don't either.
If you guys are part of the MADCURLS fam, then you guys probably are part of the CurlMix fam, and you know what the products look like. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next one, of course, I'm going to wheel out right now. That gets wheeled out in every video of ours. Is Botanicals. Okay. So Botanicals Curl Supreme Leave-In, conditioning dream cream, and I think on the back it says that you can leave it in. All right. Then of course my Barbie Bling. My edge control right here, my gray edges right here, love this. All right, and then we have Frizz Wiz Curl Defining Leave-In. And let me just back up a little bit. That point that I just made with Barbie Bling, when we were looking for products, I thought, what's there to have coconut oil in? I would think that all edge controls wouldn't have coconut oil. I would think it would be slippery and slidey and all that. But no, actually, some products do have coconut oil. And I had, just because I just do extra stuff, I was shocked that this Mielle Rosemary one has coconut oil in it, because I didn't think I found curls didn't have it. A lot of the edge controls did not have it. The one that's darkening, the Cream of Nature, no. But I'm like, why did they put coconut oil in the Mielle one? But anyway, this does have coconut oil in it. Just
that entire line has coconut oil in it.
Just for an FYI, I was surprised about that. Anyway, moving right along. We have the Sotanicals Mango Dip Detangling Slip. This is a favorite of a lot of us on this channel. Okay, this is their detangling conditioner. Okay, and it works fantastic.
I like snippet things.
Then we have the Frozen Dripping Grip Super Hold Gel. Ooh. The styler. No coconut. Then this one. Love this. It's not always easily found on the site, but when you find it, snatch up and grab it. This is quite different from the Can't Believe It's Not Butter. And the Can't Believe It's Not Butter is not here because it does have coconut in it, but this one does not. So this is the Fluffalicious Curl Nutritious. Okay.
I like talking about the products. This particular one, this Frozen Dip and Grip, I use this for like wash and goes, like as far as like a gel, but it's like, it can be an edge gel too. It kind of feels like an edge gel, but you can use it as like a gel for like a wash and go.
You did use it as a gel one time.
Yeah.
Let me just put some right here.
I used it on top of Curl Blaze Hair Glaze, but the Curl Blaze Hair Glaze has coconut oil in it, so it's not here. But this doesn't.
Last but not least on the table that we're wheeling out tonight is the HairSorel. This is the Nappylicious Kink Drink that I love. This to me is just a fantastic refresher. Love this. Always start the mornings when I'm going to refresh with this one, and then I always go in with the Alikay one. And so they both, again, like we said before, that refresher does not have coconut oil in it, and this does not either. And little did I know. So love this. This is a fantastic refresher. Okay.
Right. Can we move on to Kinky-Curly?
Okay.
This because it's kind of like an oldie but goodie.
I know.
But both the way we use it, the Kinky-Curly Not Today, the leave-in, and the custard, neither one of them have coconut oil in them.
And that's the point.
That's how we use them together.
That I want to reiterate that 10 years ago when we started our journey on going natural, a lot of the brands back then, it was a non-issue. So today when we were looking for brands, if you notice, like Jane Carter, the yellow line is here. This is here. This is old school. We have a Miss Jessie's here. So though it just was not a non-issue, it was, if they had coconut in it, it was a derivative of it. A very small amount for whatever reason. For cleansers, it would be for the foamy action.
Right.
For conditioners, it would be for the moisturizing.
The acetyl alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but it was not the way products are like the last 4 or 5 years, where everything is coconut plus, coconut plus. You know, really high in the coconut milk. You know, everything's about coconut, because like we all just went crazy when we found out coconut had a little bit of health benefits. We all just jumped out the window with it. Everybody's just adding.
That's everything. With everything. That's definitely with you with everything. Like, you just love stuff. What were we at the other day? Like, story time quickly. Sephora, when you saw that, like, that orange cream that was supposed to be for brightening, like, you just take stuff and you just love to, like, go ham. And he was like, your face, it was, like, straight up yellow.
Yeah, it was.
It was the yellow. Yeah.
And he had to warn me. And he's like, do you know how to use that? I said, oh, yes. I've been using retinol for years. He said, okay, can I just give you some, a few tips? I really didn't want the tips because I could tell him how to use it, but actually I couldn't. He could tell me, because the line was Drunk Elephant. You guys know I love that skincare line. And yeah, I do go ham when I go into Sephora, because I'm trying to like absorb it. I want to go in with a fresh, clean face. If I go in after 7, it's like my nighttime ritual on Sephora's shoulders, okay? And so I'm like ready, all prepared. My skin is like completely blank slate, and I just want to start putting on my nighttime stuff because do it on Sephora's time, okay? And they're dime. And so, but when he came over and started schooling me, and then he said, okay, you don't take it, and I basically slather it over your face. He said, you take it, he said, ever so little bit. He said, and you add it with a moisturizer and oil, and you do it once, like 1 to 3 times for like the first week. I mean, you have to build up. I was all ready to be yellow.
You would have just like put it on and just put it straight on your face.
Every single day, and under the eye. I mean, I would have probably been like the next morning, just bloated face, red, retinol is no joke, okay? No joke. And so I was glad that he told me. I was like, okay, thank you. So I see I can learn something.
We're like you with tea tree oil. Like tea tree oil is supposed to be like, we spot treat tea tree oil. You were using tea tree oil as a toner.
I was using it as a toner.
Your face was like rough, and I don't know. You just jumped out the window.
It had to be peeled off. It was so hard. It turned into leather, and then it started flaking away, and then I could actually pull. It was just terrible.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
overdid it.
You jump out the window when you find like something just a little bit good. Off the deep end.
Yes. So this is what happened in the natural hair community when we all got wind that coconut oil was good and beneficial. People were taking teaspoonfuls of it. I mean, it was just like everybody jumped out the window, but definitely in the hair community, everybody jumped out the window. Is there not a brand that does not add coconut oil, you know, to their products, or have it somewhere in their label, in their title, something. And so this is why we created this video, because we've reviewed a lot of brands on this channel, and when we do brands that have and coconut in it, a lot of you guys were like, oh, I would love it. You guys here turned out great, but I can't use it because that's coconut oil in it. And I'm like, how interesting. You know, it's so moisturizing, it's so beneficial, but no, there's more to the story.
Oh, ma'am.
Okay, so the next brand we're going to wheel out is the Main Choice. Here we go, right in front of us. Quite a few lines are represented here. My favorite line, Do It For The Culture. Okay, the complete, we don't have the shampoo and the conditioner, so I don't know, maybe if someone does, put it in the comment below. But, so we have the Bold Buttery Gel, no coconut. All right, right here, we have the leave-in, love this. And we have the Do It For The Culture, what is this, the Sheen Spray. Okay, so this is a complete wash and go right here.
Right here.
Love this. Then we have represented.
So wait, can I say my favorite line?
Yes.
So my favorite line is the Tropical Moringa line, which all the stylers stuff had coconut oil in it. I was like, oh, so I can't wheel mine out. But the one that didn't was the refresher spray in that line. This doesn't have coconut oil in it. So the Tropical Moringa Sweet Oil and Honey Endless Moisture Restorative Spray, the refresher in that line, or the sometimes people use this as a leave-in, does not have coconut oil in it.
Okay. That's it. All right. You had your 15 minutes of fame.
My 15 minutes.
Okay, so then the next line that's represented here is this Crystal Orchid line. This is the Biotin Infused Styling Gel. No coconut oil in that one. It's an interesting gel. We have a video on that one. Put it on here. Love the result. There was a moment of a lot of flaking, but it just flakes off and just kind of like goes into the wind. It's the oddest thing.
Yeah.
We all agree who's used this that it definitely does flake. But to me, where are the flakes? Like, it really flakes off. Like, I really could like really do this out the window in my car, and the flakes were gone. And so that was an interesting gel. And yeah, no coconut. All right, then this one you guys push a lot, and so we finally got this one. This was the 3-in-1 conditioner. And okay, so this is in the collection tonight.
And lastly, the Ancient Egyptian line. You want to say that one?
So this is the Cuticle Control Leave-In Lotion.
And this is the Ancient Egyptian 24 karat glistening gold twisting gel.
Okay.
So these two together.
All right, so
great wash day. Go check out our video. We couldn't finish the end.
I know.
Because Lorianne got sick. We say that every time we mention these products.
I know, because it brings up those, are they fond memories or like aggravating memories?
Aggravating. It was the first Main Choice video we did, and we were showing our stuff, and
we were like, what MADCURLS is about. We're putting ourselves on the map, we thought.
With the Main Choice.
With the Main Choice, like, hi, here we are over here, you know, MADCURLS. And I only had one job that night. Just one job. And I just stood around about this time, because, like, I don't know why we're up so late tonight, but I literally, in the beginning, was just as jovial and happy and talkative and chatty as I am now. And then at the end,
you were just like staring.
I couldn't like.
But you were like burning up with a fever. You got sick somewhere in between us saying we'll be right and we'll be back and drying our hair.
You know how that flu hit last year?
Sick.
It just hit out of nowhere. Maybe it hit again like that this year. I don't know. But it was just the oddest thing, and I literally was just staring at the camera. And if you see that video, you see us doing our poses at the end, but with wet hair. I don't know if you can tell, because I think someone said in the comment the other day, you know, love the way your hair turned out, but I'm like, it didn't turn out like that was wet hair.
Yeah, no, they see our hair, how it turned out, but then our poses at the end.
I was too sick to pose, because we always pose after we do the work, and then at the end of the video, when we come back and say, okay, you know, goodbye or whatever, and then at the end, you're like, not so fast, Miss Thing. You're like, you know, we have to pose, do our poses. And that night, I was just like, not having it. I could barely hang in there.
Barely.
So, all right. So, here we wheeled the Diva out now.
So here we are wheeling Diva, just a few Diva products here.
Okay.
So the Diva One Condition, we know they have Diva Decadence. That one is just like based on coconut oil, coconut-ish, like just coconut in the Decadence line. But the One Condition Original does not have any coconut oil in it, which I used to love to pair with the Light Defining Gel and the styling cream. This was my Diva Wash and Go. I would do the One Condition, the styling cream, and the Light Defining Gel back in the day. This was it. And so none of these have coconut oil in it. So I was like, cool.
And that's interesting, not to complicate things because it is too late, but it's interesting that the Decadence line, we know, was made for more moisture. It used to be called Diva Care. Okay, so it was definitely made for more moisture and definitely leaning more towards coily textures. And so in our research today, we found out that coconut oil is beneficial for very fine hair, they said. Not very fine, fine hair, fine to curly. So it's interesting that Diva would put coconut oil and textures that are more coily,
I know
right?
a lot of type 4 naturals don't care for the decadence line. So they said, like, you know, it makes their hair dry. So
okay, there you go, guys.
I don't know.
You're welcome.
And one more thing, the Archangel gel doesn't have coconut oil in it, which I've been seeing a lot of people use it as a one and done.
Really?
So I kind of want to do it because I tried it once and I didn't like it. My hair was crunchy, but I was like, maybe as a one and done.
Maybe just like crunchy. What did you use it with?
With like the leave-in, I did the whole 9. But like people
just wash their hair, condition, rinse
putting this in. Yeah, it's like a thing right now.
Maybe just use a light hand with it,
right?
right?
Archangel gel, yeah.
Okay, we gotta try that.
So I want to try it again.
Okay, who wants us to try that? Hands up in the comments.
Okay. Should we get back to the one and done?
Yes.
We haven't really done a one and done.
We're overdue for that. Okay. Oh, okay. Looky. All right, here. Curl Junkie making is it their first wheelbarrowing here out here? Welcome to the Wheelbarrow Club.
Right.
I don't know. They might have been in the video here or there. But anyway, what's being represented here tonight is a Curl Queen Smoothing Gel. This is their new one. Love this. And their spiral lotion. This was made about 6 months ago, and this pairs very nicely with their new gel for a firmer hold. The new leave-in, the Curl Queen leave-in, unfortunately, for those that can't do coconut, has coconut in it, so I couldn't bring that out here tonight. But we have the smoothing lotion, which I adore, and I said that in the video that we just did on the Curl Queen collection. And of course, a favorite of a lot of ours, and it was given away this Christmas as part of one of our giveaways. My whole favorite kind of Curl Junkie collection there. This and the smoothing, and I think the Daily Fix, and one other. What was the other one? I don't know. But anyway, I know. Chattering on, but
no, I couldn't remember.
All right, okay. But
Curl
pattern
Junkie's your
pusher.
baby.
Pattern pusher. Okay. No focus luciferus in any of these. Okay.
Should we wheel out Weedad?
Wheel out Weedad.
All right, we have quite a few Weedads here.
Okay.
This is all your Weedad.
Okay, wow. All right, so we have a lot of the Curl Quencher line represented here. No coconut in this line. And we have the Curl Quencher Styling Gel. No coconut. We have the Curling Cream. No coconut. And we have this. Now, this is their rinse out conditioner, but I use it as a leave-in. I like it better than their actual leave-in. I put some in, and I was instructed by my stylist to put it in, like let it sit, and then kind of like rinse it out, but lightly, and like leave kind of like the residue. But you know me, always have to overdo. So I rinse it out probably completely, and then put some more in my hand, and go right back through like it's a leave-in.
Sounds like you.
And it works, and it works for me. So if it's not broke, then don't fix it.
Do you follow directions?
No, probably not. No, not at all. All right, so all right.
We also have here the Vitae Curl Plus. I probably should have checked the mousse and everything. I didn't. But this is the gel. The gel does not have coconut in it, and I know the shampoo and conditioner doesn't. So I feel like maybe the mousse and their other product doesn't have coconut in it as well. I didn't do my job.
Can we say, and I don't know, maybe we shouldn't say that basically lines we notice and brands that are kind of like put together, maybe they all kind of like follow the same kind of ingredients, kind of sorta. I don't have the shampoo here for the Curl Quencher line.
Sometimes we're also going to be doing a shampoo and conditioner and deep conditioner video, and I found that one to be harder because sometimes the shampoo wouldn't, but the conditioner would, or vice versa. All right. So sometimes it's not always the same.
So then you scratch that. I mean, that blanket statement that whatever we have out here, we have. Okay,
it is what it is.
It speaks for itself. Okay.
All right.
So that's add and does not take away.
Yeah. So this is the Trust Effects Styling Gel, the Vitae Curl Plus.
That's the new
formula.
The new formula.
Yes. The old formula doesn't have it either, and I'm looking at it. I didn't make it over here again
because
why?
Can you? No, but
you can get it some places like Ricky's.
But when things are on their way out, like why?
Yeah.
Have the hope, you know.
Right.
What's the point?
Right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so then we have
Advanced Climate Control line.
Advanced Climate Control line. Right now we have this one and done styler. This is the Featherlight Styling Cream. We love this fabulous one and done.
And then the gels in their line.
Then we have both gels.
The lighter hold and the stronger hold.
Okay.
From the Advanced Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gels.
Did you like
stronger,
look through all the products, or you did, and this is what you came up with, or did you check for they have that third step, which is that kind of like heat spray leave-in.
We don't have that.
I have like a microscopic bottle of like a little sample bottle.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. So just check. We're showing you like a starter collection of from WeDad from the climate control line.
Coconut free starter pack.
Yeah.
Depending on what line you want.
Yeah.
There might be like a particular line like you're listening out for. So
yeah.
You know.
Okay.
All right. Should we? Oldie but goodie.
Oldie but goodie. Not surprised here. Miss Jessie's.
Miss Jessie's.
Yes.
Multicultural curls.
Okay. Very good.
It's good. One and done.
Yes. And because we're doing really good and we're standing by what we said, we mailed out the first mystery package a few days ago.
Yes.
I don't know if the clear one has coconut because that is downstairs as part of the collection.
It is.
I mean, like you did such a good job. We just have collections and collections and collections, and it's going to be assembly line month by month by month. But hopefully, we're going to like put it all together. But we don't want to seal it up because it's a lot of months. It could be like a year or two. Yeah. So we are just trying to. Maybe do more often, or maybe make it some sort of a giveaway or something. I don't know, but they're definitely on their way out. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff downstairs on that.
There's like 20 boxes downstairs that each have like 5 or 6 products in each of them. Yeah. So brand new products. So it's real downstairs. Real. All right. All right. Moving on.
All right. Next line. I see you got your hands on Aunt Jackie's, and this is actually not leave-in, and these are both stylers.
Yes.
So this is my favorite styler. This is the flaxseed elongating curling gel, and this is your favorite styler. This is the defining curl whip. This was curl maintenance. You love this one.
I did.
These both don't have coconut.
I do. Not I did. I do.
I did.
Yes.
I did and I do. All right. So they both don't have coconut. So these are both great choices. Not to be layered. They congeal or they curdle. So they are definitely not to be combined. This is not the leave-in and this is not the gel. These are separate wash and goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have out here Miss Lisa Price. Right here we have Carol's daughter. This is a Prakashi nectar line, and we have the Prakashi wash and go leave-in, and we have the Prakashi style control gel.
Sorry, okay, excuse me, guys. I'm trying to get our products here.
Okay, so these make a great wash and go. This combination right here. And then we have, Genador.
Yeah, you pulled that one out. I was like, okay.
Okay. Welcome to the wheelbarrow, Genador.
Right.
Okay, so this does not have coconut in it. So this is a good representation for Genador.
There's also the the Jessie Curl Spiralicious Gel. I was excited to be able to include this because I love this gel. I do it as a one and done. And it's a great gel.
And if you know more, that should be added because I wanted to see if the shampoo and the conditioner from Genador had coconut in it, but I gave mine away and yours was too far down in a trunk or something. So we just didn't dig for it. But
show up the band at the box, the trunk.
So we don't know. So if you guys know, just add extra things down there. Or if we aired, then just say nope, that doesn't belong there. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, do you want to do these?
Okay,
you like this?
So yes, Pantene Gold is here represented. So we have the curl defining pudding. All right, we have the leave-on detangling milk. And we have your favorite, right? That's the serum.
The Pantene Intense Hydrating Serum.
Yeah.
The one that when your car got stolen. It got stolen too. It was in the car. I love this so much that I keep one in the house and one in the car for when I'm out, and that one got stolen with your car. When your car was returned, they left the Apple headphones, but they took the Pantene oil. They took my serum.
Maybe they were natural.
Like, what? Like, I was like, wow, they left the Ray-Bans and the headphones, but they took my serum.
Did I tell you that your father said they made another arrest?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to go into like
justice is being served.
Justice.
With a side salad.
Gotta lock them up.
You just like lock them up.
Lock her up. Okay. All right. Anyway,
girl.
We all know. No, you know who that's from.
Yeah, I do.
He's so busted for that.
Okay. All right. Whoa.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Reel her in.
Okay.
Girl.
All right, here we go. This is like a little pool toy. I love this so much. It's so cute. All right, so this is the Wet Line Extreme. This is Professional. I think they also have Wet Line Extreme Professional. It's just the green lid, the blue lid.
This barely has any ingredients in it, and Coco Snuferis is not one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
just a big old $3 gel
Yeah.
that works amazing with anything.
Yeah.
Amazing hold. This I think is cool because you can adjust how much hold you want. It can either you put a little bit on for a light hold or you put a lot on for a stronger hold. So
okay.
it's I don't know, I thought that was cool.
All right, I'm seeing, speaking of gels, we have Bounce Curl here, light cream gel. Welcome to the wheelbarrow, because we haven't wheeled them out.
No, but that was a gel, Holy Grail gel that works. I love this gel, but I have to, with my hair type or like thicker hair types, you need to use it with the leave-in. Okay. So pick a coconut-free leave-in, and this is a coconut-free gel. And so the Bounce Curl gel is really great. I would get like 5, 6, 7 day wash and goes from this gel. Okay.
Yeah, people often ask how we use this. Yes, we've used it. We've been natural for, wow, just like 10 years, but on the channel, maybe 2 years almost now. It will be 2 years in a few weeks. Yeah. So there's just so many videos on our channel, and we often ask, is it overwhelming or not? But whether or not it is, tonight's not the time to answer that question. But Bounce is on the channel. We both definitely have used it. Yes. And this one tonight. Welcome to the wheelbarrow, as I said.
Welcome to the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
All right. So we are wrapping it up. Just to give you guys a little time check. We're almost done. Do we want to do curls?
Why not?
Because we have curls here. We actually have we have 2 things of curls. You want to do these ones?
Yes. Okay.
We did a video on these.
This one we did a video on. In the worst weather possible in Connecticut. It was so humid last summer. So humid. This gave us a fantastic wash and go, and it had everything working against it, and absolutely beautiful wash and go. Humid, rainy, wet, muggy, horrible, and we did this thinking our hair was going to take forever to dry, and we went out and drove around, and it dried pretty quickly, and it was a fantastic wash and go. So this is part of, like, I guess the original line. This is the Goddess Curls Botanical Gelée, okay, Gelée. And the Cream Brulee Whipped Curl Cream. So one is a leave-in, one is the gel.
And then from the Blueberry Bliss line, there is the Blueberry Bliss Curl Control Jelly. Again, just a great gel just to have because it works amazing with a leave-in. This gel, and you added this in, the Control Paste. Blueberry Bliss Control Paste.
Big edge control person, and I think I mentioned that when I talked about the Botanicals edge control. I said I thought that was a given that all edge controls would be coconut free, but no, they weren't. I showed you the Mael one. That one has coconut in it, but Blueberry Bliss did not. And then the Cream of Nature, the one with the color one, it's like black, and so I like that one. I've been on that. You told me the other day that somebody told you for me to stop coloring it in.
Yeah, I think I stopped shaving it off.
I shaved off my gray hairs because they were like all like sticking out like witch hazel. So I figured I'd put an end to it, and then someone's like, why don't you just put the darker colored gel on? So I've been doing that. Whoever suggested that, thank you. The edge control, love that idea. Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to show Aussie quickly because you guys were on a kick. The Aussie Instant Freeze Gel doesn't have coconut oil in it. It was a great gel. I used it as a mix-it-up on this channel. You guys raved about it. So if you're looking for like a cheap and expensive gel with no coconut oil in it that has great hold and is moisturizing, this Aussie Instant Freeze Gel is like $3 in Target.
Okay. Hey, there's Miss Camille Rose.
Oh, wow. Oh, we put her at the end.
Wow.
Oh, girl, don't get mad, Janelle.
Okay. All right, we got Camille Rose here. Okay. Channel favorite. This is the Almond Joy Twisting Butter right here. And what else do we have here?
The Aloe Whipped Butter Gel.
Okay. I want to try that again as like a one and done. I don't know, like a one and done redo. We need a whole new collection. Times are different. Like hair is different. Yeah. You know, like when you cut your hair, I feel like it kind of like changes its texture sometimes. It gets thicker, it gets thinner. I don't know, but that time when we did that video, we have it on our channel. Again, one of my deer in the headlights moments because it was just hot.
It was so hot.
It was so hot and so humid, and I don't know if we had a fan in this room, air conditioning. I know we didn't have, and you were just going on and on and on, probably about as much as I'm going on and on and on right about now. And I was just like, shut up, because I was just like, the sweat was just pouring down my face. Like, you can't see it
I was just trying to give a thorough review.
Yeah, but I was just like, when is she gonna stop? When is she gonna stop? And I just kept trying to smile, and I was just like, oh my. And I finally reached over and just like pressed the button.
Yeah, you did. You were like, can you hurry up?
Yeah.
Like,
and
then when we came back, like I went from like basically being like this before the video to like, so yeah, this is our one. Like I was, because you just told me off.
As you should. All right.
Like, so when like we ended it within like 30 seconds. All right, let's end there on a high note.
Okay.
Right? Camille Rose?
Camille Rose.
Camille Rose, or
the first shall be last and the last shall be first.
The last shall be first.
Okay.
All right. So that is our styler compilation of coconut free. You will not find Cocos nuciferus in any of these products, right? Now, unless you do, and we made a mistake, which there's tons of products here. It could totally happen. We know when we did the glycerin free video, there were a few mistakes. We looked over these products,
and there were certain instances where the rules didn't necessarily apply, so we try to find out the instances where they didn't apply, but this is layered. This was layers to this, and it started just going around and around and around, and we were like scientists, so I said, let's just kind of like have a compilation. Let's simplify this. We felt like the outstanding ingredient of coconut, for instance, like Eden Body Works, okay, coconut and hibiscus, okay, we just felt like probably
Shea Moisture.
Shea Moisture, that's another coconut line. Probably Camille Rose, the coconut water line or something.
Yeah,
like lines that actually just speak the word coconut, that are just in your face. Those we felt like that was a little too simple, but we wanted to go like maybe that one layer down, but we didn't go layers and layers and layers. Don't like look for like Behemite Night glycol master or something, like I don't know what that means. Okay, but we did our best.
Just let us know how we did. Let us know how we did. Okay,
I think we did pretty good.
And we are gonna do a shampoo and conditioner and deep conditioner video that don't have coconut oil in them as well. Yeah. All right, so that is the end of this video. Please add to the list down below so people now have a place to go to and say, you know, I need some stylers, I need some leave-ins, I need some creams, I need some gels, like without coconut oil in it. This will be their place.
Yes. Hashtag MADCURLS did it first.
Hashtag. Or if someone else did it, hashtag MADCURLS did it all. Did it long, did it extreme, I don't know. This was a lot of products. This took all day, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning right
and
now.
You cut me off, and I'm still seeing some on the table that you wouldn't allow me to speak on for whatever. You just
Which
cut
ones?
me. TXTR I'm seeing right here.
Oh, girl, go ahead. You want to talk about TXTR?
Yeah, okay, we have 2 representations from TXTR. I see As I Am, the original line. Grab those 2 right there. Just real quick, TXTR, we have the defining gel right here, and I think it's here, TXTR, the defining cream. So these 2. Okay, I've made the list.
The gel, the defining gel.
Cream. It says, and the defining gel. Yep. The cream and the gel, the 2 stylers. Okay.
And the As I Am curling jelly.
Okay. All right.
Full lone curling jelly.
And what else? Oops. Oh, that's
I think that was it. Okay. Oh no, Eden Body Works was here.
Very good.
Almond and marshmallow.
Okay.
Their therapy leave-in conditioner and their hydration serum.
Yeah, because like there's just so many of us. Our channel's growing, and we don't know who uses what, who likes what. Everyone's out of product junkie and gets things and kicks it to the curb and gets something else. Some people are good stewards of their money.
Good stewards.
So we have some of those on the channel. And we
this
welcome
one,
you.
This one was a set of 3. They do have a mask, but the mask has coconut oil in it. Okay. So when we bought them, they kind of sold them as a trio. But these don't have coconut oil, but the mask does.
Okay.
All right.
And that completes the list for tonight.
That now completes the list for this evening.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right, so we'll see you guys in our next video.
All right.
All right. Bye.